Technical University, Kota. Sir has received his BTech in Instrumentation and Control Engineering from National Institute of Technology, Jalandhar, and ME in Electrical Engineering as Gold Medalist with specialization in Measurement and Instrumentation from IIT Roorkee in 1999. Sir has received his PhD in Electrical Engineering in 2007 from IIT Roorkee. Sir is life member of several societies like System Society of India and associate member of Institution of Engineers India. Sir has published more than 150 research papers in various international and national journals and conferences. Sir has authored several technical books. His research interests are in the area of process instrumentation and control, optimization, signal processing, system engineering, and model order reduction of large-scale systems. Sir has guided 25 MTech and 8 PhD scholars till date. Now, I yield the floor to Dr. Parmar sir to shed the light of his knowledge on us. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. First of all, very good morning to all of you. For this Atal FDP, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to Shyam Sundar ji, Pankaj Sharma ji, Hemant Vijay ji for inviting me for this particular topic, IoT in patient monitoring and clinical efficiency. So to be very honest, I earlier also conveyed that my field of research is control and optimization, watermarking techniques, etc. So I am not doing much thing regarding the biomedical, but they said, no sir, your presentation, we want that you should deliver a lecture. So whatever I am going to deliver in this presentation, so to be very honest, in biomedical I have not done any kind of research. This is just the data, because Internet of Things now it is applicable everywhere, in the patient monitoring, in the clinical efficiency, in the biomedical field, etc. in our day-to-day life. So I said, okay, I do agree. I will give my presentation. Okay, so let me start you. I am Dr. Girish Parmar, Associate Professor at RTU Kota, and today my topic is IoT in patient monitoring and clinical efficiency. So now the first thing comes in our mind, what is the Internet of Things? The Internet of Things, connecting objects to the web. Connecting objects to the web in our day-to-day life also, like services designed over the Internet evolved depending on the needs identified from person to person interaction, such as email or phone services, to meet other interactions such as person to machine, machine to person, and lately machine to machine, where no human interaction is needed, thus building ubiquitous and pervasive computing. Such a computing system started a long time ago with the ambition of offering all-pervading computing to automate tasks and build a smart world. So this is brief about what is meant by IoT. So in other words, we can say that what is meant by the Internet of Things from the economical point of view, from the technical point of view, that I will just discuss in the 1, 2, or 3 slides. So now first come from the economical point of view. So from the economical point of view, what is the Internet of Things? It is about designing new services and generating new revenue streams in the communication value chain. That how we can communicate with each other, with man to machine, machine to machine, etc. So this is not straightforward. However, as lots of technical issues have been raised that need to be solved before an effective deployment of the new envisioned services. Now next come, this is from the economical point of view, what is meant by the Internet of Things. Another is from the technical point of view, the Internet of Things it is about connecting new devices called objects or things and investigating the issues related to connecting these objects with the network in order to develop various applications. So in order to tackle these issues, it is important to understand what the Internet and things mean in the IoT, knowing that depending on the research community, the meaning and the related issues might be different. A thing or an object in the IoT is described as any item from our daily life that is enhanced with some computing or communication capabilities. For example, items or objects with RFID or sensor technologies will become connected objects. These objects, depending on the application, might range from a size as small as an atom or as large as a building. They might be fixed or mobile, such as a car. They might be inanimate, such as animals or humans. So this is the brief thing about the IoT. Now on the next thing, as the topic is related with the patient monitoring and clinical efficiency. So nowadays we can see that the healthcare industry, in our day-to-day life also we need certain health services. So the healthcare industry has become more open to the latest technologies and the IT services platform, bringing drastic changes in the industry. The recent studies and statistics show that technological advancements are transforming the industry. Along with opportunities, certain concerns also arise. It is very clear, whenever there are opportunities, then there will be certain issues which can arise. Now coming to the point, wearable and tracking device. In this picture you can see that a girl is wearing a cloak. This is the wearable and tracking devices. Means wearable and tracking devices have become part of everyday healthcare processes with an evolving healthcare delivery model. According to the studies, wearable technology market is set to rise from $20 billion in 2015 to $70 billion in 2025. Next is patient-centered care. What is patient-centered care? Patient-centered care, which focuses on individual healthcare needs, is found to eliminate or reduce unnecessary and costly treatment plans which need referrals to specialists. So this is the patient-centered care. Next is, till we have discussed what is Internet of Things. I have shown you one or two examples of the healthcare industry, how the Internet of Things comes in the medical things. So next is the issue, what is IoMT or Internet of Medical Things? So IoT in broad terms is a collection of interconnected devices and applications which are linked through online computer networks. This is about the IoT. And what is IoMT? IoMT or Internet of Medical Things is a subdivision. It is a subdivision which deals with interconnected medical devices or equipment and Medicare connected to healthcare IT. Medical devices equipped with Wi-Fi or near-field communication technology allow machine-to-machine communication. That is the basis of IoMT. This is Internet of Medical Things. The introduction of IoT made a world of connected devices and services that assist in providing care in various forms. Like healthcare industry stands as the third most advanced industry in IoT implementation. It is the third most advanced industry in IoT implementation, with 60% of healthcare organizations having introduced IoT already into their patient care activities. Now next is 87% of healthcare organizations across the globe are planning to implement IoT related services by 2019. This data is, you can say, very old, but by 2019 still the work is going on in this direction, making IoMT, Internet of Medical Things, one of the most sought after technology platforms in the next 2 years. Despite the concern and possible issues, IoMT has helped in increasing workforce productivity and has reduced Medicare costs considerably. Next is 73% of organizations utilize IoT for patient monitoring according to these studies. Next is the security of sensitive medical data is a big concern. 89% of the healthcare IoT users have experienced some kind of a security breach. Now, presently, Internet of Medical Things solutions offered by various organizations broadly fall broadly fall under the following categories. First is clinical efficiency. Clinical, everywhere efficiency is required. It is the what is efficiency? It is ratio of output to the input. So in the clinical efficiency, the Internet of Things are nowadays using. What is clinical efficiency? Hospitals and dedicated clinics are using connected objects to improve the delivery of Medicare. They can track treatments and perform automatic electronic charting. Doctors can track patient visits and access EMR even from remote locations. IoT sensors can be used for location tracking of patients and medical equipment in real time. IoT has been used to develop pill bottles that tracks medicine adherence. Next is consumer or home monitoring. Suppose if any patient is at the home, or the consumer, you can say at home, then its monitoring can also be done with the Internet of Medical Things. So what is this consumer home monitoring? IoT technology directly marketed to consumers for self-monitoring and collecting biometric information. For example, smart thermometer, which reads temperature using temperature sensors in smartphones or other devices. This is one of the example of the patient monitoring from the home, the smart thermometer, where the thermometer can be inserted or inserted into the smartphone in order to measure the temperature with the help of the temperature sensors. Nowadays, there are devices in the market that can get an electrocardiogram ECG at home. Such devices help track and collect patient information right from their homes and also assist in telemedicine services. Next is the fitness wearables. This I think this picture earlier also I have shown. So here is the, I will broadly elaborate it. What is fitness wearables? Fitness trackers or apparels or consumer wearables which can collect data and regulate the fitness regime of an individual are very much sought after in the market. These devices connected with smartphone enable applications can track and give repost on the fitness of an individual. Now next is infant monitoring. How the IoT can be used for infant monitoring. What is infant monitoring? IoT enabled wearables which monitor and transmit infants' movements, how the infant move, the movement of the infant, temperature and sleep patterns to the parents. Handheld devices like smartphone is another application of this technology. It assists parents to be constantly aware of their baby's physical condition and respond accordingly. Next is biometric sensors or wearables. So what is biometric sensor or wearables? IoT can be implemented in connected biometric sensors for use in a clinical or hospital setting. Heart patches, which monitor heart-related readings, blood pressure reading, armlets, etc., can even be connected to clinical monitoring devices situated at a distant location. Recently, smartphone-enabled auto-reflector applications for vision testing are also available in the market. Next is the brain sensor or neurotechnology. Brain sensor or neurotechnology, how it works? Researchers are in the progress to develop high-tech consumer-targeted cranial wearables. IoT devices which are capable of reading brain waves, track and transmit mood-elevating neurosignals, etc. These can be used to help monitor the mental health of patients. Non-invasive neurotechnology, brainwave reading, recording can also be researched on, which can be used for analyzing drug efficiency and the impact of the drug on the brain. Next is the sleep monitors. So the person is sleeping, then nowadays monitors are also available in the market. So what are the sleep monitors? Sleep tracking and monitoring has been part of treating sleep disorders and other neurophysical, psychological disorders for years. IoT-enabled devices can track and send continuous report to clinics situated at distant location. Smartphone-enabled applications which can be connected to hardware sleep monitors can further help in regulating sleep patterns without clinical help. So, as you can say, nowadays what we are seeing that most of the people say कि भाई नींद अच्छी नहीं आती है. आजकल कई इंजीनियर्स कह लो, टीचर्स कह लो, किसी को रिसर्च का प्रेशर है, वो है. तो मेरा यही कहना है कि nowadays sleep monitors are also available in the market or in the internet of medical things or in the healthcare industry. Now next, coming on the smart continuous glucose monitoring and insulin pen. Nowadays most of the people suffer from the problem of the sugar, so there are available in the market the smart continuous glucose monitoring CGM and insulin pens are also available in the market. So what is this? A continuous glucose monitor is a device which can help diabetics to continuously monitor their blood glucose levels for several days at a time by taking readings at regular intervals. The first CGM system was approved by the US Food and Drug Administration in 1999, and in the recent years a number of smart CGMs have hit the market, so by which the glucose monitoring and insulin, what is the level of insulin, can also be monitored with the help of Internet of Medical Things. So this is the one of the picture which I have taken from the internet. However, I should honestly speak that all of these data or whatever I am presenting here, I have taken from the internet. So this is one of the picture which is available in the market also. Glucose CGM device, glucose within the target level है या नहीं है. So such kind of monitors are also available in the market. Next is the Apple Watch app which monitors the depressions. Now most of the people generally nowadays in the recent our day-to-day life, people say that we are going under the depression. अभी रिसेंटली आप लोगों ने देखा होगा सुशांत सिंह राजपूत का केस था, उसमें भी वो डिप्रेशन में आ गया. ठीक है, तो अगर किसी से सलाह लेता तो डिप्रेशन की ऐप वॉच जो ये एप्पल ने निकाली थी, दैट इज आल्सो अवेलेबल इन दी मार्केट और इन दी हेल्थ केयर इंडस्ट्री. ठीक है, what this watch or this app is doing with this, what is the level of depression in a person, that can be monitored. So Takeda Pharmaceutical USA and Cognition Kit Limited, they have made a platform for measuring cognitive health, collaborated in 2017 to explore the use of an Apple Watch app for monitoring and assessing patients with major depressive disorder, which is defined by MDD. See what is the level or what is the order of depression in a person. So such kind of monitors, or the you can say Apple Watch is also available in the healthcare or in the internet of medical things in the market. So this is the picture of this Apple Watch. I have also taken this picture from the net. So this is also available in the market. Next is coagulation testing. So what is coagulation testing? In 2016, Roche launched a Bluetooth-enabled coagulation system, so which allows patients to check how quickly their blood clots. In कई बार हम बोलते हैं हिंदी में, अगर बोले कि ब्लड खून का थक्का जम गया, तो ये भी प्रॉब्लम आजकल आ रही है. किसी का खून ज्यादा गाढ़ा हो रहा है, किसी का पतला हो रहा है. अगर ज्यादा गाढ़ा है तो इट विल क्रिएट प्रॉब्लम, लाइक वी विल फेस द प्रॉब्लम ऑफ द क्लोटिंग. So nowadays such kind of devices are also available in order to measure or to check how quickly their blood clots. So this is the first device of its kind for anticoagulated patient with self-testing, shown to help patients stay within their therapeutic range and lower the risk of stroke or bleeding. जनरली हम सुनते होंगे कि भाई उसके खून का थक्का जम गया तो उसको स्ट्रोक आ गया, ठीक है, या ब्लीडिंग होनी चालू होगी. हार्ट में आजकल ये प्रॉब्लम वैसे भी होती है कि भाई ब्लॉकेज आ गया, ये आ गया. सो दिस कोएगुलेशन टेस्टिंग और this Bluetooth enabled coagulation system is also available in the Internet of Medical Things. Next is ADAMM अस्थमा मॉनिटर. अस्थमा की प्रॉब्लम भी हम देखते हैं आजकल काफी लोगों को हो रही है. ठीक है. So what is this ADAMM? It is a wearable smart asthma monitor that which is used to detect the symptoms of an asthma attack before its onset, allowing the wearer to manage it before the attack gets worse. कभी कभी हम सुनते हैं किसी को अस्थमा का अटैक आ गया, तो आप लोगों ने कई बार देखा होगा, मूवीज वगैरह में भी हम देखते हैं, इनहेलर रखते हैं, इनहेलर से कुछ ना कुछ लेते हैं. तो अगर इस तरह की वीरेबल डिवाइसेस ADAMM अस्थमा मॉनिटर है which can manage it before the attack gets worse. So what is this monitor? It vibrates to notify the person wearing it of an impending asthma attack, and can also send a text message to a designated carer at the same time. अगर मान लो किसी को अटैक आ रहा है या अस्थमा की प्रॉब्लम ज्यादा है, तो जो भी उसका घर में हुआ केरर होगा या किसी डॉक्टर के पास है, तो उसके पास भी एक टेक्स्ट मैसेज चला जाएगा एट द सेम टाइम. और दी जो जिस पर्सन ने पहना हुआ वीरर है, ही और शी कैन आल्सो मैनेज व्हाट इज द ऑर्डर ऑफ द अटैक. सो अदर फीचर्स ऑफ दिस डिवाइस इंक्लूड इनहेलर डिटेक्शन. The device which can detect and track inhaler use if the patient can't remember whether they have used one, and voice journaling to record things like changes, feelings, and behavior. So this is the example of ADAMM asthma monitor available in the Internet of Medical Things or in the healthcare industry. Now next is the example of the connected contact lenses. So what are these connected contact lenses? In medical, smart contact lenses are an ambitious application of the Internet of Things in a healthcare context. So what is this ambitious application of the Internet of Things in a healthcare context? A smart contact lens that could measure tear glucose and provide an early warning system for diabetics to alert them when their blood glucose levels had dropped or risen beyond a certain threshold. भाई जो डायबिटिक के पेशेंट होते हैं, तो उनमें कितना ग्लूकोज का लेवल है, कि या तो किसी के ग्लूकोज कम हो जाती है, वो भी प्रॉब्लम है, ज्यादा हो जाए तब भी प्रॉब्लम है, नॉर्मल उसमें रहनी चाहिए. सो फॉर सच काइंड ऑफ पेशेंट, the smart contact lens are also available in the Internet of Medical Things or in the healthcare industry also. Now I have shown you most of the examples of what nowadays we are using in the Internet of Medical Things. What are the devices which are available in the market or in the healthcare industry, and still the research is going on in this direction. Okay. So I think that I have shown you most of the examples. What are the devices like contact lenses, ADAMM asthma monitor, coagulation testing. This is the Apple Watch which can monitor the depression. This is the CGM smart continuous glucose monitoring and insulin pens, sleep monitors, brain sensors, neurotechnology. Okay, biometric sensor which are wearables. These are infant for the infant monitoring we can use Internet of Medical Things or what are available in the market. So these were some of the examples which I have shown you. What is the Internet of Medical Things and what are the devices which are in the use and what are their applications. So next coming, what are the advantages and concerns in the Internet of Medical Things? क्या advantages हैं और इसके क्या concern? So Internet of Medical Things strongly impacts the healthcare industry with certain advantages which I think we have seen in the previous slides also. What are the devices? So you can say such devices are having various advantages. We can monitor the patient, glucose level, asthma level, depression level, sleep monitoring, etc. we can use. But there are few concerns also. So firstly, we will discuss the advantages. What are the advantages nowadays? So first one is the improved treatment outcomes as a result of round the clock patient monitoring and care deliverance. So first is improved treatment outcomes as a result of round-the-clock patient monitoring and care. Second is decreased Medicare cost as real-time and remote monitoring of patient is made possible, resulting in fewer clinical visits. भाई अगर इन तरह की डिवाइस या इंटरनेट और मेडिकल थिंग्स का यूज करोगे तो आपके क्लिनिक पे विजिट्स वो भी कम होंगे या अस्पतालों के चक्कर कम लगाने पड़ेंगे. The person can monitor by himself or herself. Next is the visible improvement in disease management as patients are given care by careful real-time monitoring. You can see in the internet of medical things or the devices which I have discussed previously. So visible improvement in disease management. भाई आदमी अपनी इस तरह की डिवाइसेस पहनेगा, स्लीप है, ठीक है, अस्थमा का ऑर्डर है, ग्लूकोज का लेवल है, तो ही हिमसेल्फ कैन सी इन द रियल टाइम आल्सो. Okay, so next is the enhanced patient experience. Enhanced patient experience as an individual gets complete and customized treatment and care. Next advantage of IOMT things is the improved drug management. Improved drug management. What is this? भाई लोगों को पता ही नहीं चलता दवाई कितने बजे लेनी है, कोई कह रहा है मैं लेना भूल गया, बीपी की गोली सुबह लेनी है, नींद लेनी है. So with the internet of medical things, advantage is that the improved drug management is another scenario that you can say is possible as a result of IoT growth, where devices and application can assist in drug research, deliverance and adherence. So these were the advantage of internet of medical things nowadays or in the present days. Now as I earlier said कि भाई किसी चीज का अगर कोई एडवांटेज है तो उसके साथ certain issues will definitely arise. So here I will, when I have discussed the advantages of the internet of medical things, so there are certain concerns are also there which need future necessities. So first one is new innovation in sensor technology can drive the IoT platform forward. So this is the first thing. As I earlier discussed in the previous slide that कि जैसे मान लो टेम्परेचर मेजर करना है तो उसके लिए थर्मोमीटर या टेम्परेचर सेंसर कौन सा यूज करना है, तो इसमें भी न्यू इनोवेशंस. So as we always know, the innovations are always welcome. ठीक है, in sensor technology can drive the IoT platform forward. Next concern is that intelligent networks will be part of IoT in near future. Intelligent networking में जो भी improvement होगा, that can be also a part of IoT in the near future. Developing high-speed cloud computing platform can definitely assist in the growth of Internet of Things or in the medical, in the IoT. Advanced analytics can help process large amount of data passing through IoT devices and use it as per the need. Next concern is stronger security should be provided to these devices so that consumer data is protected round the clock. So these were some of the advantage as well as the concerns of Internet of Things in the healthcare. Now I am coming on the next point is that how the health monitoring using mobile phones. तो जो भी अभी तक डिवाइसेस जैसे एप्पल वॉच बोली या ये बोला, मोबाइल फोन तो nowadays I think every person is using. So health monitoring with the help of mobile phones can also be done. So what is this? This we will discuss here. So the consumers and healthcare service providers using smartphones are growing exponentially throughout the last decade. भाई आजकल तो मोदी सरकार ने भी जो कौन सी योजना थी, भामाशाह योजना, उसमें भी लोगों को मोबाइल मिल रहे हैं. तो वो भी स्मार्टफोन्स हर आदमी के पास है, गरीब से गरीब हो, वो चाहे उसे खाना ना मिले लेकिन मोबाइल फोन तो सबके पास है. तो विद द हेल्प ऑफ मोबाइल फोन्स द हेल्थ केयर मॉनिटरिंग कैन आल्सो बी डन. The adoption of this technology is rapid. 2/3 of physicians and 42% of the public used smartphone as of लेट 2009। भाई ये डाटा मैंने कहीं इंटरनेट से लिया है, तो ये 2009 का है, 10 का है। हाउएवर एट प्रेजेंट तो अभी हमारा 2020 चल रहा है। तो मोटी मोटी सी बात ये है कि आजकल कहना का पर्पज ये है कि मोबाइल और स्मार्टफोन्स वी कैन से कि हाउ दी हेल्थ मॉनिटरिंग और पेशेंट मॉनिटरिंग कैन बी डन। तो स्मार्टफोन हर एक आदमी के पास है, तो दिस कैन बी यूज फॉर दी हेल्थ केयर मॉनिटरिंग आल्सो। So here in the next point it is written that as of February 2010 there were nearly 6,000 such apps within the Apple App Store. Of these 73% were intended for use by consumer or patient and users, while 27% were targeted to healthcare professionals. So next is the why health monitoring. Why health monitoring? So based on the WHO and other sources, chronic disease and psychological pressures are behind the death of 80% of elderly people. भाई किसी को या तो क्रोनिकल डिजीज होगी या साइकोलॉजिकल प्रेशर होगा, ठीक है, तो 80% ऑफ डेथ हो रही है जो ज्यादा एल्डरली एजेस लोगों की हो रही है। नेक्स्ट इज द ग्रेटर पार्ट ऑफ एल्डरली सफर फ्रॉम वेरियस क्रोनिक डिजीजेस। सो वी मतलब WHO plan to elucidate on how recent advancement in wireless communication and smartphone technology have empowered tremendous improvement in health monitoring services, provide behavioral feedback about someone's health in order to prevent the diseases. So what is the initial work? Initial work is vital signs are the most basic functions that can be measured from a person. What are the symptoms? What are the signs? So these are the basic functions which can be measured from a person. Provide health monitoring at home, which is particularly useful for patients who have to live alone. भाई जनरली हम देखते हैं आजकल लोग बाग नौकरियां कर रहे हैं, कोई बिहार से मुंबई जा रहा है, कोई राजस्थान से कहाँ जा रहा है, नौकरियां सबकी बाहर लग रही है। तो बाहर लग रही है तो भाई जाएगा, अब जो भी आई थिंक इसमें कुछ स्टूडेंट्स भी होंगे, कल को जॉब लगेगी, जहां पर भी लगेगी तो घर से बाहर जाना पड़ेगा। तो जनरली लोग बाग जाते हैं, पैसा कमाते हैं, अकेले रहते हैं, फिर दे प्लान टू हाउ हम शादी करेंगे, ये करेंगे। सो प्रोवाइड हेल्थ मॉनिटरिंग फ्रॉम दी होम। भाई जो लोग अकेले रह रहे हैं उनके लिए भी हेल्थ मॉनिटरिंग विद द हेल्प ऑफ मोबाइल फोन्स कैन बी डन, particularly for the patient who have to live alone. मैक्सिमम लोग तो जब तक आजकल सेटल नहीं हो जाते तो अकेले ही रह रहे हैं, ठीक है, क्योंकि नौकरी कोई पॉसिबल नहीं है कि घर पे ही लगेगी या घर से बाहर जाना पड़ रहा है, तो उनके लिए भी दिस इज वन ऑफ द एप्लीकेशन। तो फोकस ऑन द ऑटोमेटिक एंड अनऑब्ट्रूसिव measurement of biomedical signals and activities of the patients. Next is ubiquitous health monitoring is an important precursor for analysis and diagnosis as it allows biomedical signals to be measured without the individual awareness. What is meant by भाई इस पॉइंट से क्या मतलब है कि भाई मान लो आपने कोई मोबाइल फोन रखा हुआ है तो इंडिविजुअल को अवेयर भी नहीं होगा, तो उसकी भी मॉनिटरिंग आप विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस कर सकते हो। सो व्हाट आर द एरियाज ऑफ एक्सप्लोरेशन लाइक ECG सिग्नल मेजरमेंट ऑन द बेड। तो व्हाट इज दिस? सिग्नल ऑब्टेन्ड बाय यूजिंग ए कंडक्टिव शीट ऑन द बेड। बेड के ऊपर कोई कंडक्टिव शीट हो तो उससे भी सिग्नल कैन बी मेजर्ड। ECG signals are measured by a conductive tactile electrode attached to the bed sheet. Next is load cells to measure body weights. Load cells to measure body weight. भाई ये हमारे इंस्ट्रूमेंटेशन में लोड सेल्स, आई थिंक इलेक्ट्रिकल के लोगों ने भी सुना होगा कि लोड सेल्स आर यूज्ड, सो दे कैन आल्सो बी यूज्ड फॉर टू मेजर द बॉडी वेट्स आल्सो। सो वेट लॉसेस आर वेरी अलार्मिंग। भाई किसी का वेट लॉस हो रहा है तो वो भी गलत है कि कोई बीमारी लगी, ज्यादा हो रहा है वो भी गड़बड़ है। सो विद द हेल्प ऑफ इससे हम मॉनिटर कर सकते हैं। मे इंडिकेट हार्मोनल इम्बैलेंस, रीजन कैन बी ट्यूमर्स एज दे ब्रेक मसल्स एंड किल एपेटाइट। In load cells, voltage readings can be converted to the weights. Now, next is respiratory problem, snoring. So, health risk of sleep apnea, a respiratory condition in which the throat narrows or closes during sleep. Condition can increase the risk of the risk of high blood pressure, coronary heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Uses electric microphones, a fusion of electrode and magnet. Monitoring day-to-day activities like routine exercise on a day-to-day basis, blood sugar levels, use of accelerometer and gyrometer also. Next is measuring the temperature of the body. Difficult as a mobile device has its own temperature. भाई मोबाइल अगर हम कंटिन्यूसली यूज करें तो आप लोगों ने देखा होगा ये गर्म हो जाता है, तो इट इज डिफिकल्ट क्योंकि मोबाइल डिवाइस इज हैविंग इट्स ओन टेम्परेचर आल्सो. So generally uses infrared equipped with peripheral devices, infrared geo or NUO. Blood oxygen saturation. So what is this? Checks the level of oxygen in blood. Uses the phone built-in video camera. भाई अपने मोबाइल में जो वीडियो कैमरा है उसे यूज दी फोन बिल्ट इन वीडियो कैमरा. द पेशेंट फिंगर टिप इज प्रेस्ड अगेंस्ट द लेंस ऑफ द कैमरा. पेशेंट की जो फिंगर टिप है दैट विल बी प्रेस्ड अगेंस्ट द लेंस ऑफ द कैमरा which will capture small changes in light reflected by the pulsing blood in the capillaries. So there are some limitations also in the existing topology, like traditional personal monitoring systems. Data were collected via offline processing. Wires may limit the patient activity and level of comfort, like negatively influence the measured results. Non-existence support for massive data collection and knowledge discovery. Sensor level, ECG electrocardiogram sensor for monitoring heart activity, EMB electromyography sensor for monitoring muscle activity, a blood pressure sensor, a tilt sensor for monitoring trunk position movement. So a smart shock sensor or a sensor equipped shoe insole to delineate phases of individual steps, continuously collect and process raw information, store them locally, and send them to personal server. Minimal weight of the sensor. Next is low power operation to permit prolonged continuous monitoring, patient specific calibration, tuning and customization. So now the point is that what is the current phase of health monitoring? Current phase of health monitoring क्या है? Health monitoring is no longer for the physicians or the hospital. It is no longer for the people with chronic diseases. Monitoring for all ages. ऐसा नहीं है कि बुजुर्गों की होगी या जिनके बीमारी है. With the help of this, continue monitoring for all ages can be done. People showing interest in self diagnosis. भाई आजकल काफी लोग कोई हेल्थ का बीमा करा रहा है, हेल्थ का इंश्योरेंस करवा रखा है, ठीक है, तो इट विल पीपल शोइंग इंटरेस्ट इन सेल्फ डायग्नोसिस बिफोर स्पेंडिंग ऑन ए डॉक्टर. भाई डॉक्टर के पास खर्चा करोगे उससे बढ़िया अपनी सेल्फ मॉनिटरिंग सेल्फ डायग्नोसिस अगर आप लोग कर लेते हो किसी डिवाइसेस थ्रू, दैट विल बी बेटर. नेक्स्ट इज इट इज आल्सो कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव, sophisticated devices, better networking stack. So this is about the current phase of the health monitoring. It assists in independent living of the people, smarter communication with medical personnel, large data for agencies to mine upon and research for patterns and solve complex problems. Set up medical camps in remote areas of the world and provide diagnosis. Cheaper add-on devices with sensing capabilities. Building social networks, improved mobility of users and better connectivity. So next is scope for better and improved interfaces also. So next is disadvantages of mobile health monitoring. What are the disadvantages of mobile health monitoring? So first one is the apps are not always designed with end users in the mind. भाई कभी भी जो भी डिवाइसेज या ऐप आपकी हो रही हैं, दे आर नॉट ऑलवेज डिजाइन विद द एंड यूजर्स इन द माइंड। भाई इन द माइंड मतलब एंड यूजर को ध्यान रखते हो नहीं, प्रॉफिट कितना है, लोग आजकल इसी में देखते हैं। कोई भी ऐप बना रहे हैं, कोई भी कर रहे हैं, प्रॉफिट कितना है उस पर ज्यादा कंसर्न है, एंड यूजर का क्या हो रहा है वो जाने। ठीक है, सो दिस इज द नेक्स्ट इज द यूजेस ऑफ द स्मार्टफोन कैन बी ओवरवेलमिंग टू ओल्डर पेशेंट। भाई बड़े बुजुर्ग लोग, आपको पता है मोबाइल भी कम यूज करते हैं, तो यूजेस ऑफ स्मार्टफोन्स कैन बी ओवरवेलमिंग टू द ओल्डर पेशेंट्स। नेक्स्ट इज द एप्स मे बी यूजेबल टू सम सेट ऑफ द यूजर्स ड्यू टू डिसेबिलिटी, लाइक किसी में डिसेबिलिटी है, कलर ब्लाइंडनेस फॉर एग्जांपल, सो वो कैसे यूज करेगा। कलर ब्लाइंडनेस, आई थिंक मोस्ट ऑफ द यू आर अवेयर अबाउट दिस व्हाट इज कलर ब्लाइंडनेस। सो नेक्स्ट इज द डिवाइसेस which are considered to be present always with the end user while tracking. The next disadvantage is of the mobile health monitoring is that the current application may not be useful if the user is unconscious. भाई कोई बेहोश पड़ा है, वो कैसे उसको क्या पता चलेगा। So this is also one of the disadvantage of mobile health monitoring. The apps must be explicitly started by the user for the tracking. So these were some of the current phase of the mobile health monitoring, and these were the disadvantages of the mobile health monitoring. Next is the privacy. What is the next disadvantage? Privacy is also one of the major issue in these health monitoring applications. हर एक आदमी को प्राइवेसी चाहिए, so this is also one of the major issue in the health monitoring application. A protocol should be built which allows the user to set the level of visibility of his personal data based on the personal accessing his data during the cases of the emergency. Next is the need of low power consumption devices is at an all-time high. With the invention of various ad hoc devices that gather various data of the human body, they need to be controlled. They need to be controlled and maintained by a smartphone, and this causes battery drain. It will cause battery drain also. Next is in remote areas or other disaster area, the ad hoc communication is the only way of communication. So the health monitoring applications should leverage this technology too. Using fallback techniques like Wi-Fi direct, Bluetooth, they can be used to transmit the data to the servers, causing the device to try its best to log the data at the health server. So these were the current phases of the health monitoring, and these were disadvantages of the mobile health monitoring. So next are the categories of healthcare use cases. What are the categories? So first one is equipment maintenance and performance optimization, like identification of near-term component failure, analysis of utilization, assessment of configuration, improved online support and troubleshooting. So these comes under the equipment maintenance and performance optimization. Means कि भाई आने वाले टाइम में या इन दी नियर फ्यूचर कोई कंपोनेंट फेल हो रहा है, उसका यूटिलाइजेशन कितना होगा, असेसमेंट क्या है, improved online support or troubleshooting can also be in the comes under the category of equipment maintenance and performance optimization. Next is the supply management. What is supply management? Real-time notification of need for restocking and location of the inventory. Identification of supplies that have expired or been exposed to conditions which may cause deterioration. Analysis of the utilization. So these comes under the category of supply management. So next is the monitoring and management of public health status. So what is public health status? In the below table, you can see what is the air quality index, what is PM 2.5. This is one of the important issue. Particulate matter, यानी purity of atom कितनी है, and ozone का level क्या है, health forecast जिसके बिहार पे वो हम करते हैं. So monitoring and management of the public health status like disease and biohazard surveillance, clinical trials data collection, environmental monitoring. ठीक, तो these were some of the. भाई अच्छा, नेक्स्ट इसमें आता है आपका एयर क्वालिटी इंडेक्स. गुड है, मॉडरेट है, अनहेल्दी फॉर सेंसिटिव ग्रुप्स, अनहेल्दी, वेरी अनहेल्दी, हजार्डस. Similarly, particulate matter 2.5, 0 to 12. These are some of the ranges, and ozone 0 to 0. ppm. These were the for the good health, moderate, unhealthy. So on behalf of this monitoring and management of the public health status, these are some of the. So in the last 3 slides, what are the categories of healthcare used, like in the equipment maintenance and performance optimization, in the supply management also, and next is the monitoring and management of public health status. So next category is the monitoring and management of patient health status. What is the status of the health for a patient or a particular person? So like monitoring of psychological and health status with alerting of material condition change. Alerting of material condition change, monitoring of performance of implanted and external patient devices, feedback to the guide, encourage desired health behaviors. So this is also in the category of healthcare, monitoring and management of patient health status. Next is the management of inpatient throughput through coordination of patient, providers, equipment, and homes. Dynamic scheduling and locating of equipment based on the utilization. So these were the category of healthcare uses. So I think so. This is the all which I would like to share with all of you. So if any of the queries or anything, you are all welcome. Mr. Shyam Sundar ji, can you hear me? Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. I am here.
But this is actually Shyam ji,
So-
another part to the all the participants, as I said you earlier, yeah, I am basically doing work or research in the.
Sir, no, sir. So if anybody wants to say, any participant want to say something, then you are invited. So, sir, you also, I request you to share your PPT also with us. So we will put them for the use of the others,
Okay.
like so they can read.
Okay.
Otherwise, if any of us want to say something, then you are invited, please.
Okay.
Right, sir. So, thank you very much, sir, for your session.